Okay, apologies if it's a bit shaky. I don't have a tripod here. But this is my Airsoft MG-42 project. Managed to get a little bit of workshop time in. It hasn't been quite as cold as it so far this winter as it has been previous days. So came out here and decided to put a little bit of work into it because I just got an SMP in the mail. It's part of the John Hill fundraiser project. And Mr. Lort, you are an awesome person for doing this to help somebody out. Got a ton of room inside the receiver still, including a couple inches down here where the buffer spring would be. I had removed that. This was a Yugoslavian M53 parts kit, meaning this was a functional machine gun at one point in time. And the middle of the receiver was torch cut apart and some holes were drilled in the barrel so it could be legally imported into the U.S. I put it back together to the point where this would be legally classified as a replica or a dummy gun. There's nowhere near enough parts in this, even with the airsoft bits removed, to make this thing functional. So, but I've got a V2 gearbox cut and turned sideways for clearance, and that goes to a aftermarket P90 hop-up chamber. Gives me a nice easy feed for the BBs out of the assault drum. And the top cover functions. I'm going to hook up the switch I've got mocked up down here eventually into the grip stick. 650 millimeter 603 tight bore barrel that ends right about here. So the booster cone here actually makes this thing kind of loud. Going to be fun once I get this thing done. I'm hoping to field it in the spring, and you are definitely not going to want to be on the receiving end of this thing.